Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today I have got some brand new products to play with and we're going to do things a little bit differently for a change. Why not, you know, mix it up. Oh God, you can really tell that being at home for almost 3 months at this point is really getting to me. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the brand new iridescent wet liners from Glisten Cosmetics. These come out today as I'm filming this, the 10th of March, so they will already be available as you're watching this video. However, I felt the need to get my grubby little mitts on them a little bit early and I actually pre-ordered them, which is something I never do, but I was kind of umming and ahhing about it, and then I kind of went, you know what, treat yourself, which I would say is my motto for 2021 so far, because what else is there to do? So what I'm going to do for you guys today is just try them on directly on my eyes, see what they look like, see how they apply. I haven't tried Glisten Cosmetics before at all, and I'm going to do one eye where I'm just going to do the liner, and then on the other eye I'm going to apply some black liner first so that we can see how different the shades look on each side, because I feel like they might not pop all that much because I mean, I match this wall, don't I? So yeah, we're gonna be trying them all on, but first, let me have a quick chat with you guys about the details. By the way, if you can hear squeaking, it's coming from outside. I suspect my new neighbors own a dog. I mean, that's the only explanation that I can think of. Anyway, so these are, of course, the brand new iridescent wet liners from Glisten Cosmetics. These are colorful cake eyeliners, which means that rather being a liquid or a pencil form, they just come in this little solid form in a jar, and you just need to add water to use them. I would say that this type of formula was made popular by Suva Beauty, and then over the past year I would say we've seen a lot of brands coming out with them. I do tend to prefer them to liquid liners. I find them easier to use. Now, even though I haven't tried the Glisten Cosmetics formula before, I would say that the big advantage of going with them is that they have an amazing color selection. They have matte shades, they have metallic shades, they now have these iridescent ones, and they do a lot of split pan shades, which I think are quite popular, so you get 2 colors rather than buying 2 separate ones. And another thing that they do is they do offer 2 options in terms of size. So they do a 3-gram option for £6.50 and a 10-gram option for £11.50. I will throw a quick comparison up on the screen for you guys, just showing how that compares to Suva and to Sheen Cosmetics. These particular liners are slightly more expensive. They only come in the 3-gram format and they are £8.50. I assume that it's probably because the pigments that go in these are more expensive, so if they're really pretty, I don't really mind the price increase too much. You can get all of these iridescent liners in a bundle. I believe that they are £38. Now, when I pre-ordered mine, they actually had a slightly reduced price of £35, just giving you a little bit of a saving for buying it early. And I also used a discount code to reduce the price further. Using that discount code actually took me below the threshold and I had to pay shipping. However, it was still a really good deal because my final price was £30 and 5 pence. And finally, the last thing that I want to touch on is delivery. Now, I don't know how delivery is for their normal orders because obviously this was a pre-order. All of the communications that I received said that the items were dispatched on the 8th of March, which it did, so that was Monday, and I received them this morning on the 10th, so really speedy delivery. Alright, so that wraps up everything that I had to say in terms of the details of the brand and the products. So we're now going to jump in to applying these products and seeing how they look on the eye. Alright guys, so just before we start swatching, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the products that I've used on my eyes today. So I always like to use an eye cream before doing makeup, just because otherwise my eyelids get super dry. So at the moment that is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. I do have some P. Louise base on, but it is literally just on my eyebrow. So for my eyelids, I've got the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Eyeshadow Primer, and then I've set that in place using my Viseart Neutral Mattes palette. I've just used this shade. It's just whatever I use when I just want like a blank canvas. And then finally on this side, I've just used the Ofra Verified Liquid Liner in black. So we're going to be doing the liner on one eye and then I'll go over the black liner on the other, and we're just going to see how it looks. The first shade that we're going to use is the shade Charm, which is the yellow one. I forgot to mention actually that the order did come with a little card that does have on there things like the ingredients. It has like an allergy warning and it also has instructions. At the end of the day, not everyone's tried a cake liner. If you're in the beauty community, you've probably used one, but if you're like a regular consumer, it's probably something quite new to you. I do think it's quite a nice touch when brands do include this. So yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit of water. I've just got it in this old serum bottle, that way it's nice and easy to use. And they just say put the water in the lid, which is exactly what I do. Oh my god, I've spilt the bottle of water. Of course I have. Whenever I'm doing any sort of liner, I always use my Pro Arte Master Stroke Series 60 brushes. They are art brushes, but they are dirt cheap. I really need to order more actually. It is so much cheaper to get art brushes rather than get the ones that are sold by makeup brands. I think they're like £2-ish. They're always linked down below in all my videos. So with water activated liners, it's just like using paint. You just dip your brush into the water and then you just add the water to the liner. I'm gonna try adding a bit more. Oh, okay, it's starting to look pretty. They're definitely not as soft as the sheen liners, I would say. Like, I feel like the sheen liners, every time I go in, I make a dent. I don't know if it's just specifically these ones because they're iridescent or if it is the brand as a whole. Sorry, my hand's dirty. I just want to test. Oh, okay, the texture looks quite nice. Not overly runny or anything. I mean, the best thing to do is to try it on the eyes, so let's see. Ooh, that is really pretty. Okay, well I was about to say that I was really worried it wouldn't show up on me because I am so pale, and while the liner part is showing up really well, you guys can't really see that. But yeah, overall that's a super pretty colour, that's really easy to use. I feel like you can go back over and layer on top really easily. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So now on the other side, let's see what it looks like over the black. Ooh, okay, that is really pretty and intense. I really hope I'm in frame because I can't see what I'm doing from here. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be the hardest thing to see on camera, but let me just zoom you guys in and let's take that brightness down a notch. There we go. So that is it by itself. Very pretty. I just wish you guys could see the crease a lot more. You can really see it in real life, but it's just not showing up on camera with the lighting. And then that's the side over the black eyeliner. It's just a bit more intense. I know it's not the neatest. I've done a bit of a messy job, but yeah, that just shows you the difference between the two. I really thought this was gonna be like a really nice quick video to film, but actually I have to like take pictures of each one and then take it off and then prime again, and this is actually going to take ages. Someone please tell me how that girl Shay does it. I really need to know. Anyway, we'll move on to our next shade, which is Ritual, which is the green one. Now, one of the good things about these water activated liners is that, again, it's literally like paint, so you don't have to change your brush in between each color. You can just rinse these off in water and then you're good to go in the next one. But I am just going to switch to a slightly smaller one. I'm going to switch to the size 000 just to be a bit more precise. So same again, I've just added some water. I think because I'm so pale, it's a little bit hard to see where I've already put product. It does layer on pretty well, that you can add more to make it more visible, but it's just a bit hard to do a wing with this. It's a real shame you really can't see it in the crease on camera, can you? But the colour has got some very pretty reflex. It is very cute. Now I'm going to try it over the black. Oh wow. It's got like almost a pink reflex to it at certain angles. It's very pretty. This is the side I should be taking pictures of, isn't it? It's just popping so much more. Oh, that's stunning. The next shade is Bewitch, which is the blue. Oh my god, look at this one on top of the liner. That's so pretty. Okay, this one is definitely my favourite so far. Would really help if I put on the correct settings, wouldn't it? There we go. You guys probably couldn't see a thing I was doing. This gives me Cinderella vibes. Alright, I've actually remembered to put all the right settings back this time. We're making progress. So next up we're going to do Elixir, which is the more pink shade. That is again a very pretty shade. I definitely don't have anything bad to say in terms of how pretty they are. I just wish you guys could properly see it on my brow bone every time. It's a little bit annoying. Remembered all the camera settings and didn't do the black eyeliner, did I? Give me a second. Oh, that is so pretty. I kind of wish I'd had this one for my ultraviolet review the other day. That would definitely have made that look more interesting. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. I like this one. This one might be my favorite so far. Guys, we are now on to our last colour, which is called Divine, which is the more red one, and I think this time I've actually got all the settings right. I hope. I don't know, it's looking really dark on the screen, but I mean, guys, this is an experiment after all today. You can let me know how you think it's going in the comments. I won't know until I edit it, but I have my doubts. So my left eyelid is absolutely killing me, and I'm doing such a bad job at removing the makeup. I'm glad it didn't come with any more shades. I don't think I could do it. This is super pretty. It's got a red to yellow shift, but I really don't know if the camera is picking it up. Oh, I did forget to do something, guys. I haven't powdered this base. Oh, what do I always say to you guys? I am chaotic. I think this video just demonstrates it. I just added a bit too much water there and it hasn't bled, which is a good thing. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's video. I do hope as always that you actually liked it. I'm sorry it was a little bit chaotic. As I said, it was my first time trying to do this type of video. So I would love to hear what you thought of it in the comments. If you think it sucked and you never want to see it again, we just won't do it again. I hope it didn't suck, but you know, if you didn't like it, let me know. We won't do it again. In terms of the product itself, I do think that this is a very, very fun addition to my collection. I think the colours, the shifts were really, really beautiful, and I can't wait to use them in actual looks with different shades underneath them. I feel like you're going to be getting all these different shifts depending on what you use them for. So yeah, a good addition to my collection. I think that they are really fun. The only thing that is a little bit of a shame for me is that because I'm so pale, you don't see them that much, do you? Like, you're just not quite getting all the shifts. So for me, I think they're definitely going to work best on top of a liner. Do you need to get all of them? I don't think you necessarily do. I would just pick up the ones that you think you're going to use the most. I would say that I feel like I'm going to use the bluey purple one the most, maybe the yellow, I think, but I feel like the more green and red one I may not use as much. If you are going to use all of them, you do get a little bit of a discount and you also get free delivery, so you know, there is that. As always guys, if you enjoyed this video, then do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Definitely let me know in the comments what you thought of today's video, and if you haven't already, then do as always, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.